Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad to see you again. I miss you guys when you're not here. Today we're going to do an easy vegetable soup. Easy in that you just kind of dump everything in the pot and cook. And it's all stuff you have in your pantry or in your fridge. And we're going to clean out that veggie drawer. In a Dutch oven, I've added 2 tablespoons of oil. Gee, I'm so predictable, right? You always know what I'm going to start with. I'm adding a diced onion. We don't want these too big because we want the onion to kind of disappear. We don't want to have noticeable chunks. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of garlic. And we're going to saute that just until the onions start to get a little bit soft and the aroma from the garlic starts coming up and wafting through your house. It smells so good when this is cooking. So continuing on, I'm adding 2 to 3 potatoes diced, 4 or 5 baby bok choy. Gee, say that fast. That I've diced up, and half a pack of green beans that I've chopped in half or quarters, 2 to 3 carrots diced, and 1 or 2 stalks of celery diced. You can use whatever vegetables you have in your fridge. If you don't like carrots, take them out, put in sweet potatoes instead. You can do whatever you have. This happened to be what was in my fridge this week, and I made soup. We're just going to saute this a bit in the Dutch oven just to get it started. We want everything to be a little bit wilted before we start adding more ingredients. I'm adding about ½ to 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I just love the herbs with these vegetables. Something about the oregano and the basil is just so good with green and hearty vegetables. It's a delicious addition. And here's where we start going a bit different. I'm adding a tablespoon of ginger. And I'm adding a tablespoon or 2 of tomato paste and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. The ginger and the soy are going to have a great background flavor. You'll wonder what it is, and that's what it is. I'm adding 1 liter of vegetable stock. I try to use low sodium if at all possible because there are other ingredients that are kind of salty and you don't want to overpower your soup with salt. I'm adding some fresh ground black pepper. This would be the time to add any chili flakes if you want the soup spicy, a little dash of cayenne, a dash of hot sauce, whatever you like. I'm always of the mind to make it the way you like it. There's no point making it and it sits in the fridge and you don't eat it, right? I'm adding a little bit of ground sea salt, but just a tad because I'm really aware of how salty the soy is and the tomato paste and the vegetable stock. You can always adjust your seasoning at the end. Putting in too much salt is a problem because you can never take it out. I brought this up to a simmer. This needs to go for 20 to 30 minutes until the carrots and potatoes start getting soft and all the other vegetables are still a bit crunchy. Doesn't that look good? It looks kind of like minestrone, doesn't it? Except there's no pasta in it. I'm adding 1 small package of fresh green peas. You can add frozen if you have them in your freezer. And the cooking time on this will just depend whether they're fresh or frozen. You just don't want them hard. I mean, hard peas are kind of yuck, aren't they? So there it is after I've simmered for a while. It's looking even better than before. I was so amazed at this soup, and it was totally off the cuff. It was whatever I had in the fridge, so you can do it too. And there it is. Serve it with a nice green salad and some crusty bread. You have a delicious dinner. If you like the recipe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. Just love to have more foodies around me. Thanks for stopping by for some more food that warms your soul, right down to your toes. And mine too. See you next time.